Hello everyone, MPX AUTOS James here. How are you today? So we have sometimes we have question from customer or other people asking what to do with the cable, and many times that the question comes back. And in this video, we would like to share how to identify and also where to plug the cable in an Android head unit system that even though we don't carry those particular name, but we know that they are quite popular out there on the market. And if you happen to buy one of them or the very similar one, then you know how to plug in them correctly and how to call them out. Now look at this very general head unit, Android head unit, that has the main accessories cable and part over here, the wiring cable, which I assume just one of the general one, put it up here, the head unit, and then you have two USB connector here, two of them. One of them is 6-pin, which is this one, and one of them is 4-pin, which is this one. Okay, and you have one of the RCA bundle cable. So now next one is the yellow RCA for the camera, and it might attach with some other cable here, which actually they're standing for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth antenna. So don't pull them out, those little wire, don't pull them out, you lost the signal for the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. This is the GPS sensor. Yep, this. So all of those on the general in the video here. You might have a different shape of the head unit, but the back would look like this. You might have one row of the white connector only, but it still has the similar pin of the 4, 6, 8, 10 or more of that. And also it has the main power plug, which is 16-pin over here for this one. And it also might have different shape of the GPS sensor, but it would have quite similar mechanism like this. And the bundle for the RCA cable here, you might have different looking. You might have more of the yellow cable, you might have more of the cable here, depends on what system you actually order. But this one has the microphone, the main point of this one for the microphone. And yep, I forgot to put down here the microphone, but you know that the microphone will stick on this one, plug into this microphone cable. So we focus on where to plug in here. Look at this. Generally you will find this hole, a particular one, next to the GPS sensor, somewhere close. It is for the radio antenna plug, the round shape one. And if in case you don't have the round shape one, you need to have the adapter to plug into that one. Okay, so what I mean round shape is that we actually need to have the round shape like this one for the antenna, the radio antenna, to plug it in here. Okay, but don't plug in the radio antenna first, because you want to twist in the GPS sensor first. So just have a look here. You better twist the GPS sensor into this one first. Okay, by hands only, don't use the tools because you will break it. Twist it until you get this look like this, so actually it will avoid blocking the access into the other parts. And now you can slide the radio antenna into that. Again, if you don't have this one style, you actually need to buy the adapter to plug into your head unit to get the radio antenna. Now mainly for most of the Android system, you will want to go with the 10 pins over here for this one, which is the camera and also the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth signal. It might have more wiring cable and function as well, depends on what you have. Now when you slide in, you press the top a little bit and you slide in by finger, press it down. Okay, so it stays firm and nicely into the place. Don't use two, you don't really need that, just finger will be fine. And then for the 6-pin the USB
So this is the USB with the 6 pin. So you slide in by hands, and then you press on the top and push it down. Okay, that's the same way. Okay, and it stay at the same level. You can see that. So this and that one stay at the same level. Press in. Okay, that is for the first USB with the 6 pin. Depending on what head unit that you have, the 6 pin might stand for a different function or more function than the 4 pin. So really depends on what you have. Now coming to the next one, which is 4 pin, the second USB port. So this one again go into like this, gently slide into the place, then press and push. Okay, it goes down easy. Now the next one is 8 pin. If you have the car without the special function need, or if you are the car that doesn't need computer CANBUS system, you generally don't have the function to plug into this one. So that is the one for the car that actually has the CANBUS controller. If in case you have that one, you definitely will see a little wire like this with 8 pins wide plug, and it generally has 2 wire connect to that one. Sometimes you might have more than 2 wires. Okay, you might have more than that because it has 8 pins over there. So that 8 pins will slide into next to the 4 pin over here. Okay, slide in the same way like the other one, and then that will standing for the connection to the system, the car system and the head. So that is for 10 pin, 6 pin, 4 pin and 8 pins. So that's all standing for, again, 10 pin, camera, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 6 pin USB, 4 pin USB port, 2 of them here. So with those one you can easily use for USB plug for music and videos, and also you can use it for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto cable plug in here, but it depends on the design. It might be the USB 6 pin or USB 4 pin, or even both of them for CarPlay and Android Auto via the USB cord. Okay, so you need to confirm that with the supplier. And now next to the last one is the big white connector for this one. This one will need you to be gentle and firm to press it into the place and press it down. Okay, so it will stay like that and stay firm, nice and tight. Okay, now that's all easy to push in by hand. And then of course the cable, assuming that you have cable plugged into the factory the factory connector from the car, and then this black end you actually plug in here nice and tight. Okay, you hear click and click in. So that's all in. Okay, that's all in. From the right to the left is radio antenna, GPS, camera, input, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth antenna. Make sure they stay there, otherwise you lost the signal. USB, 2 of them, 4 pin, 6 pin, 8 pin for the special connector 2 way, and also for the microphone on the top, and a bunch of the RCA cable connector, input output in this one, and then the main pipe cable here. Now that is the insert. Okay, so you would have that all insert ready like this. Now if in case you want to get those one out, unplug to do the job, the best way is you use something like this, small plier, maybe shorter, better, and then you hold like this, okay, and pull them out by the plier. And with those bottom one you can easily pull out by those plier, this plier, easily one shot. But the top one, the big one for the microphone and bundle RCA cable, make sure you put it on the left side one, pull it half, and on the right side one and pull half, and then this big white cable will come out. Okay, don't use your finger, try to pull them out, because the force from the hand's finger is not good enough to pull them out, and you will get a big chance to break the connection inside, and you lost the connection for the function that you need. that definitely happen if you use finger. So that's the tip, and hopefully we'll have someone to do the same thing, and hope you enjoy it. So thank you, and we'll see you on the next one. If in case you want to find out how to install the GPS sensor, how to install the microphone, which actually the one that attached to here, we don't get into this video, then please look up in our video channel. We have many of them to show how to install GPS and microphone and camera as well into many different car and trucks model. Thank you. See you.